Hey YouTube, it's restored. So I have a bit of a I consider it a treat tonight, but yeah, I have the Pater Noster, the Our Father, in an Early Middle English dialect, circa 1190, from the Trinity homilies in a London dialect. Now, some people have made arguments that these homilies were probably written mid 13th century, 1225-ish. I've made my own dialectical arguments otherwise, but yeah, you'll always get that in the field of academia. Anyway, this is an example of the state of the language between, Chaucer, which we all know, and Beowulf, effectively. Um, there was things written in between that period, and it's essentially Old English, with the inflectional endings and the case system greatly reduced. So it starts to resemble more the syntax um, of modern English, Middle English. You start getting a lot more prepositional clauses, things like that. So it's a really interesting experiment to look at this, because I've seen a lot of Old English Lord's Prayers and a few later Middle English ones on YouTube as well, but nothing from this era. And this is actually reconstructed because the full video is huge, or this full the full homily itself is quite large. It's not just the Lord's Prayer; it's the Lord's Prayer with um, exposition involved. So I'll put a link to that on the compendium or something, so you guys can go check that out. And yeah, so here is the Pater Noster, circa, in my opinion, 1190. Father Ure, who art in heaven, blessed be thy name on us. Come thy riksling, whether thy will on earth as on the angels on heaven. Give us today our dagelijkse bread, and forgive us our guilties that we haven't done, so we don't hem here that us guld habeth. Those devil eget elch man on his herte, och läseslavet of his aching and of all evil. Amen. So hit word. Now, just as kind of an afterthought, I thought I might add in the West Saxon version of the Lord's Prayer from about around the year 1000. It's again a lot of conjecture. It probably wasn't how they spoke at the time, but it was the literary language that everybody utilized in their texts. So 90% of Old English stuff that we have is in the West Saxon dialect. And I mean, there is versions of the Lord's Prayer in other dialects. You have a Northumbrian one. You have a Mercian one, which is very neat. But the West Saxon is the most well known, and it's funny how close it is to the Early Middle English. So anyway, here it is for comparison. Fader Ure, du det ärvs in heaven, se din namn gehalkod, så vi kommer din rike, jag värde din vilja, on earthen was van heaven, urne i dig kom riksan lav sila ustebij, and forgive us our guilties, so we forgive our guiltindom, and they led us in kostinga, akalysis of evena, so thliche. And one more thing, also for comparison, here is the very famous version of the Lord's Prayer in Middle English, later Middle English rather, by Wycliffe. And again, this is slightly different. It's more of a Norfolk dialect. Chaucer was more of a southern London, Maine dialect kind of guy. So it's a little bit different, but pretty similar to what we speak today. And it's changed quite extensively. It's from the end of the 14th century, so 1390s-ish, and it's very surprising how much the language changed between the year 1000 and the year 1400. So here it is, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come to, be thy will done in earth as in heaven. Give to us this day our bread over other substance, and forgive to us our debts, as we forgive to our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And as one final indulgence, here is the Lord's Prayer from the King James Bible, circa 1611. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.